Hey, D here. Hey, D podcast. So let's talk about letting someone be wrong about you. That's hard for a lot of us. It used to be hard for me up until 3 years ago. So, our human tendency is to be accepted by others. Most of us don't want to be, untrustworthy or dishonest. It's a part of being a human. For instance, people you're in a relationship with don't agree with you, or someone you love judges you. There's a lot of instances I can go into. I remember going through my divorce, and I reached out to someone who was close to my ex-husband, or should I say they reached out to me because I put my first podcast up, and they said, Dorena has a story to tell. Well, my answer to that was, you don't know the half of it, because number one, you know your brother as your brother, but you didn't know your brother as a husband. So I know things about him that you don't know, and I tried to explain that the best way that I could, without saying that he was a narcissist. But he came back with a bunch of other things, and when he got done, I didn't even respond, because what was the point? I was not going to keep trying to prove that I wasn't who people thought I was. Be done with it. So, and someone can talk badly behind your back, and they lie on you, and it's very hurtful, but you do not have to prove them wrong. You don't have to prove anybody wrong. You don't have to prove people wrong on the phone that's a bill collector, or at a company, or when you're having a conversation out in a social gathering, proving someone wrong. What do you get from that? You want me to tell you? Whatever the case, either accept it or don't accept it. Accept it or allow it, or don't accept it and don't allow it. But redirect it in another way. It's okay for people to be wrong about you. And who cares if they don't understand? It's not their job to understand. It's not their job to understand any situation. You don't have to always explain your side. You don't always have to explain your situation. Proving people wrong causes a lot of intense emotion and stress. Let it go. It's not good for your mental health at all. This is from Psychology Today. So, individuals who have narcissistic personality features are often driven by the need to assert and sustain superiority over others. Individuals who have borderline personality features often have intense emotional feelings, and they may confuse the intensity of their feelings as an indicator of their rightness. Individuals who suffer from trauma history may overcompensate for past vulnerability and victimization by over-asserting themselves, telling themselves that doing so makes them less likely to ever be subjected again. Individuals who develop an overly empathetic caretaking style due to early dysfunctional parent-child dynamics may be prone to fight for fairness and justice and fight for rightness, because their sense of value is linked to that role. So with that being said, next time you find yourself tempted to explain to someone that they're wrong, or wrong about you, or wrong about a situation, listen. Pause and listen. It doesn't mean that you agree or disagree. It's not worth your time, your energy, or your mental health. D here. Hey, D Podcast. And remember, every single day is a new start. Bye for now.